this is Wisdom Clinic segment. One of the things we should bear in mind is we need to embark on self-evaluation. It's very important. Anyone that wants to qualify for the next phase of life, self-evaluation is critical. It's very, very good, very important. Self-evaluation. Somebody say self-evaluation. Look at somebody. Be true to thyself. Say, be true to thyself. That is self-evaluation. You don't know? Be true to thyself simply means self-evaluation. You must be true to yourself. And why do we have to do this? We are already in the last quarter of the year. Many of us, we had our growth agenda. We have so many things we listed out at the beginning of the year. And we are trusting God that by His help, by personal responsibilities, by intercession and so many other supports we're going to get here and there from our coaches, mentors, we are going to be able to achieve them. Praise the Lord. But you realize that first quarter of the year is gone, second quarter of the year is gone, third quarter of the year is gone, and right in your very face, you are entering the last quarter. The essence of this exercise is not to make you bitter, but to make you better. It's not to make you sorrowful. It's not to make you develop envy, spirit of envy, to say maybe you haven't done well. Remember, only the living can do self-evaluation. Somebody in the grave cannot evaluate anything. The life is not there again. So please remember that Wisdom Clinic that we usually have is a few minutes, but if you don't pay attention, I will call you, we are going to minister together. And I'm seeing people already that will join me here. So you can gist with your neighbor very well. By the time I ask you to come and do the summary, you will just minister to all of us. God bless you. So why is this tool? Self-evaluation is a tool. It's a tool for self-improvement. Number one, is a tool for self-improvement. Number two, is a tool for personal effectiveness. It's a tool for what? Please talk to me. Number one is a tool for self-improvement. Number two is a tool for personal effectiveness. Number three is a tool for tracking your growth and progress. You want to track your growth, you want to track your progress, it's a tool for it. It's a tool to also bring you motivation. So I told you the other time, it's not to make you bitter, but to make you better. So you are going to be motivating yourself. It's a means of motivation. I want you to pat yourself. Pat yourself. Can you pat yourself and say, Yomi, you are doing well. You are not doing badly. Please say it to yourself. I'm doing well, not doing badly. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not in the grave. At least I'm alive. Somebody in the grave cannot do nothing. You can't motivate a dead body. Dead body only need life, not motivation. But you are alive. Your brain is working. Every part of you is working. So self-evaluation for you is to motivate you. The last point is a performance review tool. It's a tool to measure your performance. So I mentioned 5 important usefulness of self-evaluation: for self-improvement, personal effectiveness, to track your growth and progress, to motivate you, and to measure your performance. I've mentioned it. Why self-evaluation? It is good. We are in the last quarter of the year. Anybody who doesn't pause to check, the person might be making so many mistakes, and you are going and going year in, year out. So it's a way to just pause and say, okay, what area do I need to check, and what area do I need to say kudos to myself? So now let's define the word self-evaluation. It's a way of examining yourself to find out how you are doing, track your progress, and figure out how to go further and further in your journey of becoming the best. I take it again. Self-evaluation is a way of examining yourself to find out how you are doing, track your progress or growth, and to figure out how to go further and further in your journey to becoming the best. And I mentioned earlier, the main essence is to make you better and not bitter. So when you are doing self-evaluation, what should be your priorities? Is it another person you are using as a yardstick? No. I'm not using the life of this brother, for instance, to do a yardstick for myself. The evaluation is me. I'm not comparing myself with another person. I'm comparing myself with myself. So if I'm going to prioritize what I will focus on when I'm taking this exercise of self-evaluation, the first on the list is myself. Not brother so person in my church, in my colleague. Don't list anybody when you are doing self-evaluation. It's about you. Myself. Somebody say myself. So when you are not looking at yourself, you look at your awareness, you look at your spirituality, you look at your well-being, you look at your self-care, you look at your relationship with your God, your marital life, if you're a parent, how you are doing with your children, if you are into ministry, your ministry life, your marketplace, what you are doing in your marketplace. The marketplace in this context is not just for people that are physically selling it at the market. We're talking about your career, we're talking about your business, your means of getting income. So priority is me. Somebody say me. Me, I, me, and myself. I, me, myself. It's me. All of them together. And I have to check every department of my life without leaving anyone out. So how do we achieve self-evaluation? Number one, be positive about the process. I told you that what you are doing is that you are checking yourself, how you are doing, you are tracking your progress, and you are bringing out the gaps where you need to improve. So if you want to embark on this process, be positive about the process. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Some people, they look at their age and say, hey, all your mates are this. Please, it makes everything beautiful when. Please talk to me when. But that's not a license for lassity or laziness, right? It is not. It's not a license that, it makes everything beautiful in its time. Or let me just relax and not do anything. Let me be sleeping. Let me be wasting time with TV, social media, or every other frivolity around. No. You still have to take responsibility and wake up. So be positive. Then ask God. Number two, this is how to achieve it. Ask God to open your eyes to the blind spots in your life. Everyone who drives knows that there is always a blind spot. True or false? True. So there are some things that God will need to open your eyes to see. Then number three, focus on you. That's number three. I've mentioned that earlier. Then highlight areas of priority in your life. Write out, what are my areas of priority? My spiritual life, my finance, my marriage, my network. The network is very important. My study, my learning, my reading, every aspect. You have to really highlight areas of priority in your life. Then the next one is that you write out your accomplishments so far, so that you are not hard on yourself. Oh, this year alone, thank God I wrote that I was going to sign up for that program, that course, and I've done it. So that one is gone. You write out your accomplishments. Then you point out your struggles. You point out your struggles. What are the areas that you really, really struggle? Maybe you cannot just say no to somebody's status. You must just follow status from morning till night. Somebody's status, you are just following. Some people have time. So you have to check it that maybe this is the area of struggle. And when you now follow somebody's status, story, and everything, you are now making yourself feel that you have not done anything, you don't even amount to anything, and you don't know how the person is doing packaging and packaging and packaging. You don't know all these things that have gone into those things. So please, point out your struggles, be true to thyself. Then incorporate other people's feedback, not just your feedback. That only me, I'm trying. At least I wake up 5 a.m. I have my devotion. I read 30 minutes every morning. I read 30 minutes every night. And I am mindful of what I do. Yes, we all need social media. It's a way to release tension. We need it. And it's a way to educate. There are some people you follow, you get inspiration. So we need it. We can't rule it out. But am I disciplined? You see, check all those areas. Then other people's feedback, in the sense that your mentor, your coaches, people that you have submitted yourself. It's not somebody you go and see and you are the one dictating the conversation. And the person is not saying anything. You are just the one talking, no feedback. That person is it's not adding to you. It's not adding to you. Anybody that is not adding to you will be a cost to you later. Identify the gaps. Immediately you get the feedback from yourself, from others, then identify the gaps. Then now, the last point is that figure out the way forward. Immediately you already know the gaps. Okay, what's the way forward? What do I need to do? What book do I need to read? What step do I need to take? That is the way forward. Then the last thing I want you to take home is that anytime you are carrying out this exercise, self-evaluation, be objective and not subjective. Be objective and not subjective. And how do you achieve that? By being objective. Master good things you need to continue. Be objective and not subjective. Some people are just nodding. You are not taking note of anything. You have gadgets. You can't put something down. Anywhere I am, look at pastor. Look at elderly people. They are young people. Their brain is computer, I know. But you cannot remember everything 100%. Just try to, anything that strikes you, that ministers to you, just put it down. I do it a lot. You can be talking. The ones that are ministering to me, I'll be putting it beyond even what you are saying. So, master good things to continue. Then make sure you highlight mistakes you will never repeat. That will help you a lot. Mistakes that you don't want to repeat. Just write it down. Mistakes I must never repeat. Maybe when you were in school, you were reading only a day to the exam. You must not repeat it. And God helped you. You were able to do well last semester or last term. Make sure that you only enjoy God's grace. So next one, take responsibility. Then pick lessons from the past and refresh yourself. These are the lessons I picked from the past. Refresh your memory of how you would use them in the future. Then get ready for the future. Get ready for the future. Then highlight tools that you need to get. Tools you need to get. For instance, if you know that you are lazy with hard copy book, printed copies for reading, you can get yourself e-reader. It's a tool. E-reader, download the book and you are reading and concentrating. You may now have a writing pad where you are putting the keynotes. So it's important. Then identify skills you need to acquire. Somebody mentioned, I attended a training. The person said that we are now in the world that you need to review your skill sets every now and then. Why? You may need to, the skills that you need to pay attention to are skills that are globally relevant. Skills that are globally relevant, that you can get job any part of the world and you are in Nigeria and you are getting money. So you have to check your skill set. Some people don't even have any skill than to talk. And that talking, if you brush it, it can be something. Yeah. So check all the skills you have. Everything. Check the skill sets. And now they are going to help you. And make sure that those skills are skills that you can trade globally. Then the next one is update and upgrade yourself. Update and upgrade yourself. Second to the last, get support system as much as possible. You need support system. Nobody thrives in isolation. No one thrives where? Please talk to me, everyone. No one thrives where? You need your own tribe. You need to be deliberate to identify your own tribe, and you have your own team. They are your support system. Don't live a solo life. If you live a solo life, you won't be able to go far. You need to identify your own tribe and connect with your tribe. You know, your network is your social wealth. It's money, you don't know. A call can give you access to where money cannot give you access. Just a call, just a card, a call card. So just a text message. I've enjoyed it so much. So please, consciously build strategic relationship. Consciously. Build what? Strategic. And when you build strategic relationship, don't be a parasite. Add value to them as much as they add value to you. Then the last one is this. You need supernatural assistance. You need supernatural assistance. God all the way. You need the God factor. Whatever you plan, whatever you do, God must help you to bring it to pass. Somebody might have read and he's about to go to the exam hall, and there's one headache that will not allow him to sit down to write the exam. But with prayer, that kind of headache will not come. God will suppress it and arrest it. So say you need God all the way. Please let me tell your friend, you need God all the way. Please tell someone, say you need God all the way. Say the Lord will help me in this last quarter of the year. I will do well. Say I will do well. Please let's rise to our feet. Say I will do well. I will do well. I will think right. I will connect well. I will take the right step in the right direction. So help me God. Please, can you hold someone and pray for the person? Say areas of your personal struggles, the Lord will help you. In all areas of your personal struggles, the Lord will help you. Please pray for that person. Pray for the person. The Lord will help you in all areas of your personal struggles.